Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of Edinburgh. So here's what you're gonna expect to see in today's vlog. Amanda, of course, woke up, went on a run. Not surprising. I am very proud of myself also that I found the place to run. I did find a pedestrian only path, so only runners, walkers, bikers. Got to see cute dogs. It was called the canal path, so obviously it was on the canal. Got to see houseboats. Something that was funny was it was 35 degrees, so I was wearing pants. I had long sleeve and a jacket and gloves, and everyone running past me is in shorts and short sleeves. So I don't know. I don't think I overdressed. I didn't sweat, and I ran 10K. So, but anyway, that was a good morning. Came back, woke this one up. We went out and got coffee, top tier coffee. Yeah, just great. They had 4 types of espresso, so I trust that kind of place. All of their pastries were vegan. We love to see it. Amazing chai latte for the man.
Delicious.
Yep. And then after coffee, we made our way to the, National Portrait Gallery, I think is what it's called.
Oh, we did the bookstore first.
Oh, you'll see a bookstore. My favorite bookstore. I'll show you my haul in a little bit. I did buy a book. The Self-Control ended after yesterday. 24 hours is gone. And then we went to the National Portrait Gallery, saw some wonderful art. One of my favorite exhibits I've ever seen. Especially like the modern portraiture section. It was just so eclectic, obviously like centered around the theme of self-portraits or portraits of other people, but like just so many different art styles, a little bit of photography too, which I think I got some clips of, and every piece was just so perfect. And I hope it comes through on video, but they felt alive. Like it felt like you were looking at a real person, which was super cool to see. So that was great. We also went to, we did some other shopping. I didn't get too much footage of the shopping because Christmas presents, no spoilers. I'll give you a shopping haul too in the vlog. You can see what I got for myself and what Antonio bought for him and his fam. But other than that, we went to the best thing that we did, the National Surgeons Museum. I do have a bookmark. Surgeons Hall Museum. I love it. And very, very sadly, no pictures, no video were allowed. I did get one very sneaky clip, which you'll see. But when I tell you, we saw every body part imaginable in a glass jar, preserved. And then also maybe 50 others of that same body part with various ailments. My personal favorite was the foot with gangrene. And you liked?
I liked just cancer overall, just seeing it on all the body parts.
Yes.
All the body parts, it's just
yeah. One of my favorite things, there was a boob kind of on the side, and you could see where the cancer cells were, which was super interesting. Saw some aneurysms in action, lots of hearts. We were surprised by how small lungs were when they're deflated and preserved. Saw a good uterus, saw teeth, brains, lungs, what else? Literally every body part. Intestines, the little bones in your ear. Saw
eyes,
toes, baby parts. Babies are freaky. Then in one of the very final exhibits at the end had these 2 fully preserved skeletons with rickets. So all the bones are super mangled and twisted, and it just looks insane. And then when you're reading the plaque, it would just say, "Today we would just prescribe vitamin D tablets." And you're looking at this body that literally looks like a sci-fi monster, and now we're just okay, just eat your vitamins, haha. So silly. But it was a great time. I'm really glad we went because it was on my if we have time list, not a we have to do this list, but anyone going to Edinburgh, I'm saying this is on the you have to do this list for sure. Super cool. And then you'll see us eating lunch. We both got haggis, which the national dish of Scotland. Mine was vegan haggis, so it had mushrooms and barley. And the puff pastry, I don't know how they did that, especially vegan, without butter. I don't know, but top tier. And then the other pastry I got, you'll see, was Thai red curry. It tasted like I'm just eating Thai food, but it's in a little sandwich. So good. How was your lunch?
It was pretty good, honestly. I had the meat scotch pie. It was basically a meat stew, but I guess we're pretty surprised because the pastry on the bottom, you'd think it'd be soggy.
No soggy bottoms on our pastries.
No sog at all. It was just crisp and delicious. And obviously, I got haggis, which absolutely I would recommend.
It was beef haggis, not
haggis.
the traditional one is
Yes.
supposedly sheep, but we'll get there eventually. Yes. And we both said overall 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Mm-hmm.
It was really great. And it was a poppin' place, so we know where to go. Walked up and down the Royal Mile, which is like one of the main shopping streets. Kind of touristy, but had to do it. And then we ended up in Greyfriars Kirkyard?
Yep.
That is the main cemetery here. And it's where J.K. Rowling, awful lady, but that's okay, got a lot of the naming inspo for Harry Potter. So the main grave there that like everyone goes to see and that I got footage of is Tom Riddle's grave. It's like Voldemort. There's also a McGonagall grave there. There's a Sirius Black, Moody, Professor Moody. So very cool to see all of that. And also just like a fun graveyard. Like I love it. You go to the Surgeon Museum, you go to a graveyard. It's an adventure with Amanda. What can I say? Yeah, and so right now we're taking our evening break. It's just about 3 p.m. Drinking some tea, just getting a little rest in before we head out again. We have, what you'll also see coming up is we're going to the Real Mary's Close, I think that's what it's called.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going underground. We got a tour, so we're excited to see the tour. Tour is about, 4:15ish, 4:30?
Yeah, like 4:20ish, I think it starts.
4:20.
eventually.
We're going underground. And then we'll have dinner, undecided where, but it'll be great. It's been so easy to eat vegan here, like not an issue at all. As you also will see, there's an entire vegan grocery store we went to, so I'm getting fed. I'm happy. And then after dinner, we're gonna try to do some bars, some pubs. If Amanda can stay awake, you'll know before I do if that happens. But yeah, in case we don't wrap up again, thanks for watching this vlog and enjoy.
Bye.
Woo! All right, everyone, we're here for the shopping haul. Here's Antonio showing off what he bought.
I got this cute Scotland shirt, traditional, and this one's for my mom. And I got one that's pretty similar. This one's for my hermano.
There we go. Very cute.
And then I got this little cute popcorn. Eventually I'll put it on my the boys' room. No girls allowed. And then just some cute postcards for some people. There it is.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Amanda's haul. Much better than that boring haul. So one of the things we got first thing yesterday was, look at these earrings. They're like wood, so they're really light and they're just really cool. I love the design. And then I had to get my postcard. I always get a slightly ugly on purpose postcard just because I think they're nostalgic and fun. So this is my slightly grainy but fun postcard. You get all the views. So I've seen this view and now I own this view. I also got a bookmark. It is of the castle and you can write the books you read on it, which not enough space. Who only reads 10 books? Losers. Okay. Also bought this. I bought this at the art museum this morning. Just a little art print. This is Circus Lane, which we went to yesterday, and it's just so cute. It's just a little residential street, but just looks so vintage and just so European. I don't know, it's cute. And then we stumbled across a local art market today, and one of the things that we got for my little guy Boomer is a little bow tie. He's gonna look so good in this. And the lady at the shop was so nice. Handmade by Bowzos. And it has belt loops, so it'll just loop onto his collar. And he'll get to be a little Scottish lad. He's gonna love it. And then, like I mentioned, I did buy books today. And they're both from that same bookstore, which was so interesting. What was it called again?
Type and Company, I believe.
I don't think that's right. But Toppings and Company was the name of the bookstore. And it wasn't even on my list of bookstores that I had planned to go to. And we just stumbled across it on our way to coffee this morning. And it is my favorite bookstore. like one of my favorite ever, but definitely my favorite in Edinburgh. And I decided to buy this book. I think I showed it already, but it's called The Land in Winter by Andrew Miller. It was shortlisted for this year's Booker Prize. And the reason I wanted to get this one is because one, UK author, so, you know, I'm in the UK. And then also it is set in the UK. It just says West Country, the west of England. But yeah, it's a slightly historical novel about two families that are trapped in the early 1960s winter storm that apparently happened here. And I kind of heard it's like no plot. You're just really getting to know these two families, the characters, as they're like trapped in the snow. So also, yeah, it's cold here. It's cold in the book. And, you know, same country-ish. So that's that one. And then this one was on the table next to that book. Antonio bought this one for me, so love him. Great. Shout out to Antonio. I'd never heard of it before, but it's called Carrion Crow. And this one is also slightly historical and apparently based on a true story, but it's about this mom who traps her daughter Marguerite in the attic with just a copy of Miss Beaton's Book of Household Management and a nesting carrion crow for company. So I guess like this daughter is just trapped in the attic and has to learn how to be like a proper lady. And I think it's also gay, which bonus points for that. But she's just confined for the sake of her well-being with a crow. So, you know what, that kind of sounds the vibe. The vibes here, you know, gothic, because, yeah, Edinburgh, Scotland, misty castles, it's giving gothic. And then one of the quotes on this book literally says, a true gothic gem. So, had to buy it, and it was only £10. So, books here, not crazy expensive. And then last thing I got today at the vegan grocery store was some tea. I'm drinking pumpkin chai, warming up here before we head out again. So, thanks for watching our haul. Cheers, guys.
I'm gonna try and keep it